I can tell you're intimidated. It's okay.
Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I can fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast?
So in my previous videos, I called SmackDown Live the show for the fans. And I called Monday Night Raw Vince McMahon's wet dream. Yeah, Vinny boy, he's huge, he's gonna ejaculate. Something along those lines. A lot of people were triggered about that, and I gotta be honest, I still stand by my word. The biggest thing that triggered people is when I said that SmackDown Live has Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, all these big guys like Randy Orton, Almas, pretty much every main eventer that you want on your roster. And Monday Night Raw has, well, Vince McMahon's wet dream. Come on, he's huge.
Take your clothes off. Take your clothes off. Take your coat off. Take it off. You want to prove your loyalty to me, right? I'm wondering what color panties you're wearing tonight.
That is your main event. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. That is all. People were like, well, there's still Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor. We're talking about Monday Night Raw and WWE right here. We're talking about a brand where the Universal Championship is held hostage by Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. You all know that championship is going nowhere near Seth Rollins or Finn Balor. Fuck no. That championship is warm for Vince McMahon, Roman Reigns, and Brock Lesnar. He's huge. The question I have right now, which show actually won the WWE Superstar Shakeup of 2018? Well, let's talk about that. First, I want to mention all the superstars that were shaken up during this WWE draft. SmackDown Live, of course, got United States Champion Jeff Hardy, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville. Holy shit, I care about that so much. Samoa Joe, Big Ass, Asuka, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, Cesaro, Sheamus, R-Truth, and The Miz, major player for any show. Plus, new NXT arrivals such as Andrade Cien Almas, Selena Vega, and Sanity. That is huge. But Monday Night Raw got Jinder Mahal, Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan. I care so much for that. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Zack Ryder, Fandango, Tyler Breeze, Natalia, Dolph Ziggler, Drew McIntyre, Baron Corbin, Conor, Victor, Bobby Roode, Mojo Rawley, Mike Kanellis, Chad Gable. So when you mention all these names, you kinda feel like it's kinda equal. If I'm being honest out here, I can't be the only one who feels like, well, you can argue which is better, but it's not like a 100% better. Of course, Raw got more superstars, mostly those superstars that are not being used on SmackDown Live, so who gives a shit, but also got major players. For example, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre. These are very, very big names in WWE that are going to shake things up on Monday Night Raw. But you know, SmackDown Live has this roster that even before brand split, it's kinda good. Then you get rid of these superstars that shouldn't be on SmackDown and you give more superstars that should be on SmackDown. And if I'm being honest out here, if I could choose the winner of this, and the reason behind this is, well, let's talk about that. I think SmackDown Live has this roster is that if I could choose a roster for WWE, like pick all the wrestlers that I want on my show, 80%, 90% of the superstars that are on SmackDown Live would be on my show, plus Dolph Ziggler and Drew probably. Yeah, I would get rid of some of these, but Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton on the same brand. Am I the only one who feels like this is the A show and we're still gonna have Vince McMahon jerking his little ding-dong to Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar? This is what people don't understand. It doesn't matter who goes to Raw. It really doesn't matter. When you see a big potential superstar coming to Monday Night Raw, and he's probably the former WWE champion, let's imagine AJ Styles goes to Monday Night Raw. You need to remember one thing. If a big star goes to Monday Night Raw, he's probably going for the IC Championship. The IC Championship is the title on Monday Night Raw. Why? Here's why. We have this forced shit on Monday Night Raw that the Universal Championship is only for Lesnar and Roman Reigns. And if you're a superstar and you're going to Raw, chances of you succeeding are even slimmer because you don't have the mid-card championship. Intercontinental Championship is the championship, and Universal Championship is only for 2 superstars. And it's even shocking, honestly.
Can't stop.
SmackDown Live already won it, and it's a much better roster in my opinion. Well, yes, we have Drew and Ziggler, very good rivalry going into Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins is the IC champion. But I do think SmackDown Live actually won that, even though people are like, well, you're just jumping on a bandwagon. No, if majority of fans agree with that, that means it's actually true. You have Jeff fucking Hardy, I forgot, Jeff Hardy on SmackDown Live versus Orton, probably for #1 contenders. That is already more interesting than half of the shit that you see on Monday Night Raw. And I'm not saying that it's bad, the roster on Raw is also very good, but do you actually trust Raw at all? I don't even trust SmackDown that much, but do you trust Raw that much for them to have this roster and even with this roster to put a good show? I mean, you got Bobby Lashley, but Bobby Lashley as a babyface, people will start booing the shit out of him very, very soon, I'm telling ya. It seems like it's 2016 all over again, and I can't tell you how much excited I am for that. If you guys don't know, 2016 was one of my favorite years of wrestling of all time. We had these amazing wrestlers on SmackDown Live, great rosters, and they kinda pushed to this edginess. I'm not quite sure if they're gonna do that again, but roster is stacked. And we've seen Monday Night Raw as this forced shit Vince McMahon's show, and then we had this SmackDown Live, our show, that we can actually enjoy. Everything you want for a show is honestly on SmackDown Live. Of course, it's not a perfect show, but when you compare it to Monday Night, like 2 hours, 2-hour show format, SmackDown Live. WWE Championship, the more beautiful title, SmackDown Live. Intercontinental Championship on Monday Night Raw. That kinda sucks though. Yeah, I agree. But it was on SmackDown at one point, so it had everything. Great roster, SmackDown Live. Main event title picture that doesn't make you wanna kill yourself, SmackDown Live as well. Main event title picture that makes Vince McMahon go moist, Monday Night Raw. Yes, he's huge. And you can have your own opinion, but I think majority of you guys will agree that SmackDown Live is the A show for the fans. So they won the Superstar Shakeup of 2018. I want you guys to actually let me know what you think about that. Let me know in the comments below which show actually won, SmackDown Live or Monday Night Raw. Every single one of you comment that. We will see which actually got more comments. Simple. Monday Night Raw, SmackDown Live. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't seen the 3rd episode of Universe Mode, Jeff Hardy vs. Undertaker ended in an injury. Make sure to watch that. What an amazing episode. Didn't got a lot of views. Very, 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 very disappointed about that. I will try to make them every other day. These episodes, I'm not quite sure if they will succeed because it seems like it's going lower and lower and lower, even though the shows are getting better and better. It's just how it is, but I will make sure to do at least 2 pay-per-views because I promised myself that I'm going to finish it, and I think if it's going to be like very terrible, like 3,000 views a video, it's going to end after 2 papers. But for right now, I will just continue it. I'm having a blast. I love it. It's creative. You have cutscenes, some stuff that none other Universe Mode does on this YouTube thing. So make sure to watch that. I will appreciate that. Of course, social media, my other channel, Greatness TV, also link in description. Comedy stuff right here. Make sure to check that out. The Great One. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure. Holy shit.